Hi friends, it's Summer here. Welcome to Power Life Live. This is Power Bar Express. You need I would recommend a countertop table, something sturdy, more than just something to balance on as your bar. Also a set of weights. We will use them for a little bit of floor work and kind of be something after that. So grab your stuff, grab your mat, come onto it, click play on your playlist, please. When you come onto your mat, come to your seat, find Pretzel Pose. Bring your right knee in front. And actually, if you are under your bar, like at an island or something, you can put your left foot on the island, on the wall, whatever it is. Parallel your right foot with your left thigh. So your right knee's forward, your left knee slightly back. I'll show you here as well. Pretzel Pose. Inhale your arms overhead, mountain pose to your upper body. Exhale, seated forward fold. From here, you have the option to walk your fingers one side to the other. Lean into this, just feel the stretch. Breathe. So this week I've been thinking a lot about sort of the change of seasons, not just the weather, but like transitions in life, right? So for instance, on Sunday, we did like a outdoor cookout, progressive dinner party where it was hot as Hades. We were all sweaty. I mean, it was full-blown summer. And then 2 days later, it's Tuesday, school starts, and it is raining and 50 degrees. And with school starting, I had this moment of like, oh my God, with my kids, like, do you have pants like that aren't high water and aren't completely blown out through the knees? And so we're searching, find like one pair each. And then it's like, oh my God, you guys have shoes? You've been wearing flip-flops or like slippers for the last 6 months. And so I'm like surprised, right? And I'm looking for coats and like backpacks and all the things. And so it got me thinking more and more about like the other seasons of our life. Like when there's a distinct change, like here's one thing we know, and then, all of a sudden things are different. And how often we're surprised by that. Take a big breath in, exhale, let it go. Inhale, slowly roll up mountain pose through your upper body. Switch your pretzel pose out. Bring your left knee forward, right heel back, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe here, again, option to walk your fingers side to side. So we want you to think about the next 40-ish minutes about different seasons in your life. And perhaps you've noticed in your practice there was a distinct point A and then like a separate point B. This is one place, regardless of where you're at in your progress, that you are present. You feel the feels, you feel the transitions, you feel the change. And I want today to be no exception. Take a big breath in, exhale, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose through your upper body. Exhale, extend your legs out long. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the nice edge of your feet. Stretch through your hamstrings, shine through your chest. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, mini back bend. Retract your shoulder blades. Continue to breathe here. Pinch your shoulder blades together on your spine. Like squeeze your rhomboids, your mid-back. Now pull your elbows behind you. Squeeze them in towards each other. Feel your back light up. Make this active. We're probably coming back to it. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Through your upper body only. Exhale, seated forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms to fifth position. Turn your palms in towards each other. Imagine you're hugging a beach ball on your head. Big breath in. Exhale, mini back bend. Retract your shoulders. Squeeze them in. Inhale, fifth position. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold low. Roll up. Swing your legs out behind you, come onto your belly. Onto your belly, bring your weights out in front. From here, hug your belly up and in, squeeze it towards your spine. Reach your toes long behind you. Press them into your mat so much that your kneecaps lift, engage through your lower body. Inhale, fifth position. Exhale, squeeze up, use the strength of your lower back and retract your shoulder. Inhale, fifth position. Exhale, squeeze up, retract. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, down. Exhale, pinch, keep going. Just gonna hang out and watch it. You've got a few here. So to be completely honest, in this bar class I've been teaching in person, we've not been using any props because we are using your bar. Now, odds are at home you don't have like a full-blown bar mounted to the wall. So I will tell you, we are working into our back, building sensation. And if you think this gets weird or awful, my classes in real person are doing pull-ups on the bar. You're just prepping for that. So hey, you skated out of that. We've got a few more. Last 3, 2, inhale your arms overhead, 5th position. Grab one weight in your right hand. 5th position, turn your palms in towards each other. Exhale, squeeze up, pull, retract your shoulder blades. Inhale, lower, exhale, up and pull. Inhale, lower, exhale, up and pull. You've got it. Turn your palms in 5th position. Rotate, squeeze your back. I want you to focus on your right lat, the muscle behind your armpit. So if you want to plant your left hand down for some leverage, do it. Either way, your palm is in overhead. You rotate it towards the ground as you pull. Squeeze your shoulder blade and elbow towards your spine above it. Inhale, 5th position on your belly. Exhale, pull it up. Squeeze right here. If this gets too heavy on your shoulder, drop that sucker. Keep on retracting your shoulders in. Squeeze your back. For 4. Last 3, 2. Last 1, switch to the left. 5th position, you're on your belly. I'm just showing you here. Palm in. Exhale, squeeze it back. Inhale, 5th position. Exhale, retract your shoulder blades. 5th, retract. 5th, retract. Keep going. Continue to drive your navel to your spine. So you're also working your lower back here as well, using the strength of it to lift your torso up. If it gets super challenging, I mean, just lay down. Lay down on the ground. You got this. You can always take a little something off. 5 more. We go both arms in 3, 2. Inhale, 5th position, arms overhead. Grab a dumbbell in each. Exhale, squeeze it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze it. In fact, keep your belly on your mat. Keep your chest on your mat. Pinch through your back only. So I'm practically dragging my dumbbells on the ground. Squeeze through your lats. A few more. You got it, friends. I know. A lot of little extra shoulder love built in. Like I said, I'm kind of modifying a few of these so that you can be successful with them at home. It's not going to be a direct correlation, but we got it. We're going to get sweaty and have fun anyway, dang it. A few more. And know that this is the process. This is the process. Like when you're like, well, hot damn, day 1, I couldn't do a pull-up, and now my back's super strong when I can. Right here, friends, this is that process. This is that journey. This is the transition. This is what happened. So unlike my story, where like Sunday was hot, scorching summer day, and Tuesday it's fall school time, the transition, I guess, was Monday, right? You're not shocked later. You know when the work happened. You know when the process happened. It's right now. 5. Last 3. 2, release your dumbbells. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Drop to your seat. Extend your legs out in front. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, seated forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, retract your shoulders. This is just a baby one. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Reverse tabletop. Bring your heels beneath your knees. Tricep dips. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Point your elbows behind you. And then squeeze them in towards each other. Glide your shoulders away from your ears, squeeze through your belly, brace through your spine. Lower and lift. Squeeze to the back of your arms. So good, friends. I like to shift my hips forward and back. I find that there's like a sweet spot where I can really feel my triceps burn. It's up to you to find that, right? You've got to play in your own body, find what works for you, and then leave what doesn't. Press through your palms. Good news, your triceps are not like the strongest muscle you have. So they don't need all of your body weight here. They don't take long to burn out. So I'm gonna assume we're close. And if you're not, that's fine. Just hold it in the middle and pulse, 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 pulse. It's a teeny tiny tricep dip. So you don't straighten your arms, you stay in the work. It's time under tension. 5 more. Last 3, 2. Release to your seat, extend your legs long. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, mini back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold low. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll forward and back. Massage through your back, through your glutes. Build some momentum. Meet me in high plank. High plank, kick your legs out behind you. High plank to the top of your mat. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Pull your belly up, sink your booty down. Now pull your heels over your toes. Maybe that means taking a step back. Somehow we are getting through this whole class without doing push-ups. Like, I honestly don't even know how that happened. I love push-ups. So this is the only time you're gonna be in plank. I want you to find your best plank. From here, friends, hollow through your armpits, dome through your back. Now micro bend your elbows. Hot damn! Do you feel that? These slight tweaks you can make in your own body to make your practice, this pose, extra juicy. Stay and breathe. Acknowledge this is your best plank. And this is where the magic happens. In these uncomfortable moments, we so often block out or black out. Be present. Be in this moment, in this part of your journey, and know this is it. This is it. This is the transition to the next better, bigger, stronger thing. 5 seconds. Yeah, you can. Last 3, 2, big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Maybe a few pedals here. I know we've got you rocking and rolling all over the floor for a second. Find some stillness in your dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms to good position. Exhale, mini back bend. Retract your shoulders. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms to fifth. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Inhale, open up. Second position on your bar. Your feet are already wider than hip distance apart. Turn your heels in, toes out. Inhale, plie. Sink your booty in line with your knees. Your arms are in second position already. You got 2 pulses into a squeeze. 2 pulses with shoulder roll. Squeeze up 3/4, arm in fifth position. Lower, pulse and roll for 2. Squeeze up, arms in fifth. Lower, roll and pulse for 2. Squeeze it up, 3/4 of the way. Lower, roll and pulse for 2. Squeeze it up and lower. Roll and pulse for 2. Squeeze it up and lower. Keep going. You squeeze up 3/4 of the way. 3/4 of the way means you do not straighten your legs. You did not straighten your legs. You do not straighten your legs. What are we not gonna do? Straighten your legs. Say it for the people in the back. Okay, because there's always somebody that's like, I'm gonna stand up. Because every fiber of your being is saying, honey, stand up, don't do it. Keep time and attention, stay in the work. You come up 3/4 of the way only. You flirt with that line of like sweet release, you get to stretch it out at the top, and then you jump, and then you jump, you sink back down. With your shoulder roll. It is not an arm circle. There's no flailing in bar class. I mean, not today. It's a shoulder roll. It's a distinct shrug back. There you go. Make it tight. I'm sharing this analogy. It's like the best one I come up with in class. But like imagine a time you just really needed a good shoulder run, right? Like something's sore, something's tight, and you ask somebody for help. And if it was like a partner or a spouse, even better, because they get that glisten in their eye. And you're like, no, I want you to squeeze my shoulder, and that's it. So now you can do it all by yourself. You don't even need to make any negotiations. Roll it back. It's sassy, it's tight, clench. So good. I would remind you too to tighten up your pulse. It's low. Squeeze it up 3/4, lower. Roll and pulse. Squeeze it up 3/4. This is why we don't have dumbbells, you guys. We can work your shoulders like which is what your mama gave you. And when you squeeze through your shoulder, you notice bringing your arm to fit position is kind of like a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask. 5 more. Last 3, 2. Hold your plie. Bring your bar fingers behind your ear. 2 cross body, oblique crunches. Hit the ground, booty pop and drop. 2 cross body. Hit it, pop and drop. 2 cross body. Hit it, pop and drop. 2 cross body. Hit it, pop, drop. On the drop, my chest is forward to keep me low. On your 2 oblique crunches, your cross body crunches, I want you in a squat. I want you to hold it low. It's more natural to like launch up into your standing leg, your inside leg, and then you're standing. Stay low. That's the booty pops for. I mean, just for funsies too. I mean, who doesn't love a booty pop? Take it low. At the bottom. So the booty pop keeps you honest. It keeps you low. At the bottom, you touch the ground. Your chest is forward. And then you get a pop. Hello, hamstrings. Drop it down, right back into your crunch. Get low. So you're burning through your biggest muscles, right? You're killing your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings. You're twisting through your waist. You're getting oblique love. So that in and of itself is like a little bit of cardio. Now take it faster. Build some more cardio. Get your heart rate up. I want you panting. So good, friends. More good news. We're not touching our weights from our feet at all. At all. Keep going. A little lower. A little faster. 5 seconds. Last 3, 2. Inhale, plie. Exhale, lunge towards your bar. Step forward. Power legs. Power legs. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. Parallel them with each other. Releve. Come to your toes. Then plie from here. Glide your knees down and forward. Step your head, shoulders, hips over your heels. Shift all your body weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee towards your bar. Find attitude. Externally rotate your knee. Point your inner thigh towards the ceiling. Attempt to parallel your shin with your bar. When I say parallel, mine's like 45 degrees. Attitude taps. You squeeze it up, tap across. Squeeze it up, tap inside. Squeeze it up, across. Up, inside, up, across, up, inside. I'll turn so you can see up, across, up, inside. Squeeze it up, attitude, across. Squeeze it up, attitude, drop down. Squeeze it up, attitude, across. Squeeze it up, tap inside. Point your inner thigh to the ceiling, cross. Point it up, tap inside, keep going. It's an isometric hold to your right leg. Perhaps you notice it's on fire, like immediately. With these attitude taps, I want you to think about, if you're a yogi, pigeon pose. It's pigeon pose at the top through your lifted leg. So you parallel your shin with the bar. Point your inner thigh to the ceiling. And then as you cross, I want you to think about eagle pose, right? Eagle pose. Cross your thighs, squeeze them together. Press your left foot as far outside your right as you can. So in other words, if a pigeon and an eagle had like some sick weird bird baby, this is what you're laboring right now. And you're like, I don't want to labor over your bird baby. Then squeeze your thighs closer together like you really have to pee. These are the tricks, friends. This is how I know how to explain it to you. 5 more seconds. Hold it up in 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Pulse and tuck. Pulse and tuck. Pulse and tuck. Pulse and tuck. Squeeze through your belly. Tuck your tailbone under. So it is as much a standing crunch as it is a lift through your inner thigh. The more you crunch through your belly, the less you feel on your hip flexors. You're welcome. Keep pulsing. You've got a few more here. I know you're standing legs on fire. Stay in the work. You get a mini reprieve in 3, 2, come to a flat foot. Lift your left knee to the bar. Put your toe underneath it. Releve with a high knee. We alternate. Reset. Warrior 3. Hamstring lift. Reset. Exhale. High knee. Releve. Inhale to reset. Exhale. Send your hips back. Hamstring lift. Come forward. Squeeze it up in front. Set. Send it back. Reset. Squeeze it up in front. Reset. Send it back. Reset. Squeeze your knee to your chest. Send your heel to the ceiling. Squeeze everything forward. Releve. Hinge forward. Send it back. All right, gang. You get to work on the exhale. So when you exhale, You are either in releve, it's a calf raise, with a high knee. It's a standing crunch. As you inhale, you reset. Kiss your knees together, you just stand up. As you exhale, glide your hips back behind your ankle towards the top of your mat. Square them to your mat, align them with each other. So even though we're lifting through our left leg, we're not like allowing our hip to open up. Like your body will naturally try to do it, so dial it back down. As you put your footprint on the ceiling, your knee stays bent the entire time. Squeeze through your left butt cheek, knowing that you feel it in your hamstring. That is why it's called a hamstring lift. If you have any sensation in your lower back, you've gone too far. Keep your head above your bar. So good, friends. Pull your belly up and in for good measure. And as you glide your hips back, like your number one priority as you hinge into Warrior 3 is to glide your hips back. And then you realize, hot damn, there's like a baby deadlift built into this thing. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. So your right hamstring is going, oh my God. And then your right glute is saying, oh my God, because it's your stabilizing leg. So all this time we're focusing on what's happening on the left. We are burning out your right. That's not you. It's a thing. It's happening. Again, it's that sleight of hands, right? Like, when did this happen? Well, while you were distracted with everything on the left side. Like all of a sudden there's like, I'm okay. And like, my butt's gonna fall off, right? It's that distinct, like hard line that you crossed. How did it happen? Right here is how it happened. You're squeezing. Lean into your process. Be present in it. So not only can you not be shocked and flabbergasted later, but you can direct your progress. You can acknowledge it. You can see it. You know where you're at. 5 more. Next time you're in Warrior 3, hold it here and pulse. Put your footprint on the ceiling. Pulse it. Squeeze your boot. Squeeze your booty. Oh God, my hamstring's cracking. Keep going. Squeeze your glute to raise your footprint to the ceiling. Again, if you feel anything in your lower back, you've gone too far. Now lift your right toes off your mat. Yeah, dig through your heel. Few more. I mean, I'm assuming this is getting juicy. Because I'm mostly chatting at you. I'm like supervising. It's what I do best. You got it. A little smaller. A little tighter. Bend your right knee more. Okay. 5. Last 3. 2. Bar stretch. Bring your feet back. Stack your hips over them. Parallel your belly with your mat. Bring your palms to the top of your bar / counter. Your palms. Shimmy them in close to each other so they're directly in front of your shoulders. From here, take a step back with each foot. Oh God, I can't do those on this bar. Step back with each foot. Skull crushers on the bar. Inhale, lower. Bend your elbows towards the ground. Parallel your forearms with the wall. Exhale, press back. Inhale, lower. Dip your head below your bar. Exhale, press back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press back. This is a crazy trust exercise in this bar. Wouldn't we all just laugh and die like I just face planted? But like, and that's karma for you. Okay, friends, I put you in like a hard spot. The further your feet are from your bar, from the wall, the more core and triceps you get. So maybe now that you're in this spot, you're like, oh, I feel some things. Maybe this is where you adjust. If you want to feel more, step back. If you want to feel less, step forward. Either way, I don't want your arms out here. Pull them in. They're on your bar. You put your elbows down. Parallel your forearms with the wall in front of you. Then press it up. Burn through your triceps. This is our second set of triceps. We're not hitting them with weights. I promise no push-ups. Well, maybe I didn't promise you. I've been promising all my classes, like, this is a class we don't use any props in my other classes, in the studio classes. And so immediately I follow up with, we're not doing any push-ups. For reals. And we're not doing any Mario jumps, because those are the 2 things I'd be concerned about, like terrified of if I came to a class with no props. A few more, should be getting juicy. If you're not there, pulse it for the last 8 seconds. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Put your mean face on. Last 3. 2. Bar stretch. For reals this time. For reals this time. Just to feel good stuff. Stretch through your lats as well. Retract your shoulder blades on your spine. Big breath in. Exhale, come up, step forward. Power legs. We're on side 2. Releve. Plie. This time, lift your right knee towards your bar. Find attitude, taps. Step across, lift, lower, lift, across, lift, lower, lift. Isometric hold through your left leg. Now we're just evening out. So good, friends. Point your inner thigh to the ceiling. Point it to the ceiling. Just until you tap inside your foot. That's like your mini reprieve. That's your little teeny tiny break. Can you lift your toe in line with your knee? Now, most of us, the answer is like, hell no, I can't. But that's where we're going. Mine's like 45 degrees. It's as high as I can get my foot. There is no paralleling my shin with the bar. It's not going to happen yet. I'm working on my own practice too, friends. But you have to be here long enough to feel some sensations and even out. Side two is a necessary evil. Feeling some things yet? I'm really tempted to go into like some anecdote story, but we all know what happens when I do. Not right now. Not right now while you're holding through your left leg. Fair. Okay, 5 more. Hold it at the top in 3. 2, hold your attitude, pulse in, tuck, 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 tuck. Focus on your tuck. So you can make this more a standing crunch instead of killing your hip flexors and your inner thigh. But they're still both working, right? Squeeze your inner thigh to the ceiling. Pulse it up, up. Point your toes. You've got this. A few more. Just figure out where we're at since I changed everything. I mean, it's not going to take me that long. You can get 5 more in. You sure can. Last 3, 2, come to a flat foot. Point your knee towards your bar. Put your toe underneath it. We alternate. High knees and releve into a hamstring lift. Exhale, releve. Squeeze your knee to the bar. Inhale, flat foot, reset. Exhale, warrior 3. Hamstring lift, reset. Squeeze it forward, reset. Send it back, reset. Squeeze it forward, reset. Send it back, reset. Squeeze it forward. Send it back. Squeeze it forward. Send your hips back. Yeah. Your hips back. Hips back. Hips back. That's what I want. It's what your hamstring wants. Deep inside, like it's almost in denial about it. But again, you have to match the same sensations. So remember when your right butt cheek was about to fall off? Well, now it's your left's turn. So you squeeze through your right glute to put your footprint on the ceiling. It is a clench for like maybe a 2-inch lift, right? Because most of the hinge forward is coming from your warrior 3. Most of the height is coming from your warrior 3. That last pinch for your butt cheek. Oh, not your lower back. Not your lower back. Keep going. Pull your belly towards your spine just for good measure. Brace through your core. Again, no lower back sensation. If you have any, you are kicking too high. Control the hinge. I don't want you to like bounce your head off a countertop. We want you to lower slowly with control. Glide your hips and then thrust them forward. Squeeze up. Standing crunch. Pull your knee towards your bar, towards your chest. On your next warrior 3, hold your hamstring lift and pulse. 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 Flex your glute. Lift your foot. Even though you're squeezing through your right butt cheek, your right hamstring should be freaking out. It's again that slide of hands. You squeeze your butt cheek. Yeah, feel your hamstring. A few more here. We get to pick it up. In 4, 3, 2. Step back. Low lunge. Pull your hands off your bar. Hover your back knee towards your mat. You've got 2 pulses, 2 singles, and then a jump switch, but you tap your knee in between. You tap, pulse, tap, pulse, tap, stand, tap, switch, tap, pulse, pulse, stand, switch, tap, pulse, pulse, stand, switch, tap, pull. Keep going. All right, quads and glutes are on fire. We're switching it around. There is a big element of cardio here. Just because you are using your biggest muscles. So that element of cardio is there. Can you take it fast? It is a big movement, but we've broken it down into smaller movements. So you get a pulse, 2 of them, 2 singles, and then a jump switch. Explode up. Because your range of motion is small, because we've layered it on, you can go faster. You can go way faster than you want to. The knee tap in between. The knee tap's here to keep you honest, keep you low. Don't skip that knee tap. Oh, I know. Few more, few more. Left foot forward in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your left foot forward. Open up, second position. Second position, plie. Your arms out in second as well. Back to our shoulder rolls and pulses. You roll and pulse, squeeze it up. Lower, roll and pulse for 2. Squeeze it up, 3/4 the way only. Roll and pulse. 3/4 lower. Roll and pulse. Up 3/4 lower. Roll and pulse. Again, you're giving yourself your O trap massage right here, right here. Check your second position plie. Can you lift your toes above your mat? Dig through your heels. Now track your knees over your toes. Tuck your tailbone under, stack your shoulders on top of your hips. So reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling, guys. Pull your belly button up and in. Squeeze through your shoulder. Oh my God. Just a few more. Sink a little lower. Get your booty in line with your knees at the bottom of your plie. When you squeeze up, it's only 3/4 the way. What are we not gonna do? Straighten our legs. Dang it. Come on. There's no weight here. It doesn't mean your shoulder is not on fire. God, it should be, because it's not an arm circle. It's a sassy shoulder roll. Shrug it. Yeah, friends. 5 more. Last 3, 2. Sink down to your second position. Bring your bar fingers behind your ears. Then get your hips in line with your knees. I'll call myself out. 2 cross body oblique crunches into a booty pop. You cross, cross, hit it, pop, drop. Cross, cross, hit it, pop, drop. Cross, cross, hit it, pop, drop. Keep going. Your outside leg lifts. Your outside leg. Show good breathing out. Again, the muscle burn, the muscle work is built into this big movement. If you take it faster, you get extra cardio. Cardio doesn't have to be jumping jacks. It doesn't have to be burpees. Ooh. Oh, yes. Belly burpees. They're belly burpees. Belly burpees. And not even burpees. My point, friends, is to speed it up. Don't want you leaving here being like, we didn't do very much cardio. That's on you. I'm giving you the things. Maybe you need to modify it. Although you did have a side once. You do need to check it on your modifications. 5 more. Last 3, 2. Second position, plie. Inhale. Exhale, lunge towards the top, come to your knees. Come to your knees, grab your dumbbells again. This is where I'm going rogue again, okay. There's a very different version of this in my other class. From your knees, bring your thighs to touch-ish. Your knees at like hip distance apart, maybe a little narrow. Sink your booty to your heels. You've got a rotating bicep curl with a kneeling squat. Turn your palms back. Squeeze it up for 4, 3, 2, pinch, lower. 3, 2, touch, up. 3, 2, pinch, lower. 3, 2, touch, up. 3, 2, pinch it, lower. 3, 2, touch it. Keep going. It is a slow bicep curl with a slow squat. It's a 4 count. You come up to 4 count, you lower down to a 4 count. Keep yourself accountable. Now, if your legs burn out before your arms, fair. You can find something in between. You can hold at the top. I would invite you not to sit and relax the bottom because that makes things harder when we move on. So maybe you just hold at the top and do your bicep curls from here. Either way, dig your elbows into your rib cage and slightly in front so you can isolate your bicep. In my like real-time person classes in the studio, we are in chair pose on the bar, doing bicep curls there. I don't know if this is better or worse. I think it's probably more through your legs, but they're holding chair pose, so I don't know, friends. These are the tricks. This is what we're doing. Just trying to make apples to apples without a bar, right? Isn't this what's weird about life right now? Like, we're trying to function in a normal way in a very abnormal circumstance. And then as we have these transitions from season 1 to season 2, or season, god awful, or whatever it is, we tend to like be in survival mode. We want to sort of like block it out or black it out. But really, if you're present and you lean in, you respond better. You direct the path, and then you're not horrified and shocked later by whatever comes out of this thing. This is one of those moments. This is the transition. This is how you get stronger. This discomfort. Stay in the work. I want your biceps on fire. If you are there and like need to quit, drop your dumbbells and just squeeze what your mama gave you. We are here to kill the front of your arms. Yes. You gotta add your back. And 4, 3, 2. Add your back singles. Lower, low row, lower, low row, lower, low row. Palms back, palms up, palms back, palms up. You tap your booty to your heels and squeeze. Squeeze. Pinch your shoulder blades together on your spine. You still get a little bit of bicep work. It's a secondary muscle. Your pull muscles, your back and your biceps work together. It's a phone a friend. That's why we killed your biceps first. So that when you use your back and your strong back wants to take over, you still get some burn in the front of your arms. Keep on going, thrust it. If you are not pinching your butt cheeks together at the top, you're missing the point. Also, you're probably feeling your hamstrings because we beat those up too. It's not just you. 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway down and pulse, pulse, pulse. This should feel like death warmed up through your legs. If it does, send your booty back, chest forward. All of a sudden it's in your glutes and not your quads. Look, your glutes are strong. Your glutes are strong. These are just options to get you through, to make you feel successful in different seasons of our lives. We are called to do weird things. Sometimes it requires different measures. Keep going. And if you're really dying, send your booty back, take your knees out wide, you get some abductors, right? You just keep moving it around. Flex to your biceps, pulse. Pulse with the baby flex. Baby flex, baby flex. Come at me, bro. Come on. Squeeze your dumbbells. 5 more. Last 3, 2. Drop your dumbbells. Let's just spike a heart rate. I hate to get you back up. Shoot back to high plank. Option for the push-up, they're burpees, out which way burpees. Come forward. You got 4 cross-body toe touches back into your burpee. 4 cross-body toe touches. It's whack. Into your burpee. Ambute burpees. Look, it's just attitude. It's just attitude. Point your thigh to the ceiling. Externally rotate your knee, touch your toe. Also, just like our booty pop situation, it's sloppy. It's sloppy because like you get comfortable doing the toe touches and then the burpee disrupts it. That's on purpose. You cannot go into autopilot with this. You cannot like skate through and not be present. This is growth, change, progress, process, and no shockers at the end. Come on, friends. Last chance, last chance. Maybe you had the push-up. I don't say you have to because I promised you none, but maybe you do. Maybe you do. 5 more. Last 3, 2. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, pretzel pose. Bring your right knee forward. Right knee forward, pretzel pose. Bring your arms to first position in front. Lean forward. Lift your back leg. Parallel your shin with your mat. Pulse it up. 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 Pulse it up. 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 Feel your hip abductor, your side booty. And when that begins to go, use your obliques. You go from here. And then you use this here. Ooh. Squeeze through your chest. 4, 3, 2. Last one, second position. Keep your knee up. Pulse back. Oh, this is worse. This is worse. I'm cramping. If you're cramping, lower your knee slightly. It is a back fly. It's a baby back fly. There's no pulse forward. It's a squeeze back. Squeeze back. Press your foot back. Press your foot back. Press your foot back. Back. Hold. Like it's like a whole new part of your butt. A whole new part of your butt just got mad. We're working on your back shelf, friends. Your lift. The lift in your back shelf. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Roll forward. Shrug forward. Roll your knee forward. Shoulders forward. It's a big shrug. Big shrug. Big shrug. Big shrug. 4, 3, 2. Drop your knees. Second position for your arms. Pretzel thrust. Back fly. Squeeze your chest. Back fly. Squeeze your chest. Fly and pinch. So good, friends. Your right butt cheek should be real mad. The big girl version, or big boy version, is to send your hips back and thrust. If you're like, no ma'am, I'm over that. My body's gonna fall off. Stack your shoulders over your hips a little less. Last 3, 2, pretzel pose, other side, switch it out. Ooh, this feels good for a solid 5 seconds. And then you come into first position and lift your back knee and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Come on. So good. Boom, we're gonna run out of time. You don't wanna be this longer anyway. Arm to second position, pulse back, 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 back. Oh, it's cramping. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold second position, hold your arms out. Roll it forward, shoulder roll, shoulder roll, shoulder roll. Oh, friends. Last 3, 2, take it back, take it back, take it back. We didn't do this inside one debate. We're going completely aerobic at this point. Last 3, 2, knee down, second position to first, second, first. Squeeze your back, squeeze your chest, squeeze your back, squeeze your chest. 4, 3, 2. Last one, come to your seat. Come on, your back legs up the wall. We had no time for this. All right, legs up the wall. Find a baby modified plow pose. Roll to your upper back only. Bring your toes up over your head. Point them. Flutter your legs. Slowly lower one vertebra at a time until your hips hit your mat. Back to plow pose. Flutter and lower. Plow pose as soon as your hips touch. Flutter and lower. Keep going. So we are not working the lift, the crunch. We are working a controlled lower. Know that there's a distinct point, right? Point A and point B, a distinct point where like you lose control and you flop. You go right back into plow. All the feels you feel in between then, that's the progress, that's the process. Squeeze it tight. 4 more. Last 3, 2, legs up the wall. Hover your right foot to the ground. Big breath in. Exhale, crunch, touch behind your hamstring. Inhale, lower, and switch. Exhale, crunch and touch. Lower, switch, crunch and touch. Lower, switch, crunch and touch. Lower, switch, crunch and touch. Keep going. I want you to make a capital L with your legs because one leg is lifted to the ceiling. Your other foot can hover right above your mat, right above the ground. Keep engagement through your belly. You guys are totally cheating. I'm like backpedaling in this playlist because we're just not ready. We're just not ready for all this. We're not ready to pull down yet. Take it to a faster song. I don't even care which one. Pick one, pick one, pick one. I'll lead you back through later. Come on, come on, come on. Last 3, 2, hold your L, hold your crunch. Now switch, 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 switch. Press through your heels. Lift your shoulder blades off your mat. Glue your lower back to it. A little faster. You got it. Come on, come on. We're going to wrap this up. I promise. I promise we're wrapping it up. It's your last bit of work. And then go back to the slow songs. Little faster. Like 8 more. That's 4 each leg. And if you're going really fast, you should be done in about 3, 2. Hug your knees to your chest. So good, friends. Rock side to side. Forward and back. Okay, take it to your cool down song again. I want Magic of the Hamptons. Hug your knees to your chest. Allow them to fall to the left side for supine twist. Stack your right hip on top. Move your right shoulder blade on your mat. Feel the stretch in the middle of your back. Big breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Allow them to fall to the right, supine twist. Stack your left hip on top. Glue your left shoulder blade to your mat so you can feel the middle of the back stretch, the whole reason we're here. Big breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Find a figure four stretch. Pull your right ankle above your left knee. You have the option to reach through the keyhole you created. Interlace your fingers behind your hamstring. I personally just like to lay here and just kind of like push gently into my thigh to send my knee away from my body. Flex your toes. Gently sway the heels in. Big breath in. Exhale, unwind, switch it out. Bring your left ankle above your right knee. Flex your toes. Look for the same sensation, maybe it's not the same posture. Big breath in. Exhale, unwind. Give yourself one final squeeze and release to your Shavasana. You bump your pelvis forward to heart. Hopefully you out in just a moment. Slowly, begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Inhale your arms overhead, full body stretch. Exhale, please roll to your right side, supported fetal position. Rest your head on your bicep, curl your knees towards your chest. And take this moment to just acknowledge all the hard work you put on your mat. Know that this time on your mat, you feel, right? But so often we leave our mat and we're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Because we've kind of blacked out all the work we did, that process of growth, the uncomfortable part. So I would offer you this, off your mat, in the different seasons of your life. Where have you landed? Where are you surprised by where you landed? And then know that there was a typically gradual sort of build to this moment. There was a gradual change. There was a transition, but maybe you weren't present. Maybe we were so busy being busy or just going into survival mode. But when you can lean in and be present, you have more control. You have control over how you respond. You perhaps have control over the direction this takes. But if nothing else, at the end of the day, you are not shocked that you've gone from like a point A to point B, a distinct black and white. And that's the biggest thing. So often we're surprised by the world around us, even though we can't control it. So I want you to think about the places off your mat, where you've landed in life. And if you are not content, if you cannot find peace, if it's someplace you just can't be happy, the best news is that seasons change. Just like on your mat, just like the weather, just like in life, you can make a change. It is never too late. And you have the power to do it, but you have to lean into the process and commit to it. When you're ready, slowly press up to a comfortable seated position. Inhale your arms overhead. Your eyes can remain closed. Bring your hands into heart center. We seal our practice, honor each other with namaste. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. I'm off to take Sculpt downtown. Love you.